Hello, dear students. Good morning to all. Today, we are going to start the first chapter of Agriculture Geography, and that is Introduction to Agriculture Geography. So, let us see what or which points we have to cover in this topic. First one is definition, second point is nature, next point is scope and significance of the agriculture. So let us see which are the definitions of agricultural geography. First of all, let us see what exactly the agricultural geography by name or by word. The word itself indicating the meaning and the definition of agricultural geography. Agriculture is the Latin word which is made up of two words. First one is ager and second one is cultura. Ager means field, field means land, and cultura means to cultivate. Agar means field and cultura means to cultivate. Whenever someone means farmer cultivate the land and produce the crop, that practice is nothing but the agricultural geography. So agriculture geography is nothing but the cultivation of the land and producing of the crops. This is the general or simple definition so far agricultural geography definitions are concerned, but we have to see the specific definitions of the agricultural geography. So let us see which definitions are there. First definition is made by Hillman R in 1911. So what is the definition? Comparative study of crops in various nations and continents is called agricultural geography. As we know that there are various types of climate, types of soils, types of reliefs, and that's why there is a variation in the crops even. As per the continent and as per the nations, there is no similarity or there is a perfect variation in these crops or cropping pattern even. So whenever we do the study or comparative study of these crops with each other, that study is called as agriculture geography. In a simple way, when if we are taking one crop from Asian continent and at the same time we are uh, studying same crop from another continent, and if we want to do the different study, then that comparison, that comparative study is telling us how these crops are differ from continent to continent and nation to nation. So that comparative study of crops in various nations and continents is called agriculture geography. Second definition made by Otremba E in 1964. Regional study of agriculture is called agriculture geography. Means what? Region wise also there is a differences or variation uh, in the crops, not only in the crops but their yield, their quality, their distribution all get differential by various ways, and that regional study of agriculture is called agriculture geography. In a simple language we can say, suppose if we uh, take one example of one crop, that is wheat. Wheat is produced in Maharashtra, at the same time it is produced in Punjab. So regional variation is there. Whatever the production is there in Punjab, that will not occur or that is not produced in Maharashtra in that quantity or in that quality even. So that regional differences makes the study or makes the differences, and that differences is nothing but the regional study. That regional study of agriculture is called agriculture geography. Third definition is made by Reeds LJ in 1964. Branch of study according to regional correlation characteristics and variation in is called agriculture geography. Means what? As in the first and second definition, we have seen that there is a differences in their characteristics, in the soil, in the climate, in the relief, in the water availability, and many more. So that makes the differences, and it creates their own characteristics. And if we correlate these characteristics to each other, of variation and similarities, then that makes the study of agriculture geography. Next definition is made by Simons L.J. in 1967. Variation according to place and time in agriculture is called agriculture geography. Means what? Variation in according to place and time. Place in the sense region or area, and time in the sense whatever the product, whatever the crop we have produced in the last year. We can't say that same crop or same quality quantity crop is can be produced in this year or in the next year. So there is a variation according to region, according to area, at the same time according to time. So that variation uh, is, whenever that variation is studied, that study is called as agriculture geography. So all this definition makes us to know the concept or the term that is agriculture geography, and it is a very simple and easy term so far, or the easy definition so far agricultural geography definition is concerned. We have to see the nature of agriculture geography. First nature, that is interdisciplinary. Interdisciplinary in the sense this study can't be studied, this paper or this concept agriculture geography can't be studied lonely or singular, because agriculture geography depends on various things, or it relates, it have a correlation, it have a relation with many uh, branches. Particularly uh, whenever farmers wants to grow any crop, he should know the climate, temperature, humidity, winds, and related data of the atmosphere even. So that makes the nature interdisciplinary. Not only climate, but he should know whenever he wants to grow any crop, he should know what is the quality of the soil, how that soil is fertile, how, which contents are there, which micronutrients are there, which NPK are there. This makes the study of soil geography. So climatology, soil geography, physical geography, atmosphere, not only atmosphere, but whenever he produce the crop, he has to uh, sell it in the market. So about the market, banking, all the things are very interrelated to each other, and that's why the nature of agriculture geography become interdisciplinary. Next one is scientific. Nowadays agriculture become a very scientific subject or scientific area, because day by day most of the crops becoming sensitive to the atmosphere, to the climate. And not only this, but quality of the crops and quality of the soil is maintained and maintained by the farmers, and they are trying to do the practice of agriculture in a scientific way. Not only practicing, but they are adopting new techniques, adopting new inventions to get more yield, and that's why scientific knowledge makes easy to get more yield. So that's why the nature of the agriculture geography is scientific. Next one is dynamic. Dynamic in the sense whatever the nature of agriculture geography in the past, that is not today only, and that will not be tomorrow only, because day by day there are changes, and that changes has to adapt by the farmer, and that is the process of dynamic. It is changing in nature. Next one is social. Social in the sense whenever a farmer started to do the practice of agriculture, he has to become a social uh, in the sense, because social in the sense whenever he has to sell his product in the market, uh, uh, he should be in the contact of the society. He has to find out the customers for his product. He has to find contact with the customers for his selling. and many more things are there which makes agriculture social. Not only a customer and producer relationship, but there is a banking, there is a marketing, there is a advertisement, there is a another part means giving and taking policy of the with the another people, that makes the social to the agricultural geography. And that's why the nature of agricultural geography is social. Next nature is economic. As we know that there is a lot of things which require money in the practicing of agriculture, that we called it as inputs. And inputs are again in two types, again have two types. Some inputs are constant and some inputs are changing. The inputs as like land sorry amount required for the land purchasing, that is a stable price or that is constant price. That is a also one requirement, or that is also one economic thing. And that's why the nature of agriculture geography is economic. Sometimes whenever farmers decided to grow any crop, he requires seed, he requires manures, he requires labor, spray, transportation cost, again cultivation cost, and many more. So whatever practices are there done by the farmer, that requires money. And in the last, whenever he sell it in the market or to the customer, he get the money. Whatever the expenditure and whatever the production cost of the particular crop, that is determined by that farmer, or that is expended in the farm. And whenever in the last stage, whenever he got the money, or whenever he sell the product, uh, it becomes a profit or loss, that matters. But all the things require some money, and that's why the nature of agricultural geography is economic. So these all are the definition. This is all about the definition and nature of agricultural geography. So today we stop here. Thank you very much.